What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about this Redfall fiasco that's going around online. You know, a few days ago, I took Redfall's side. I've talked about it before. Redfall, I think, looks solid to me. It doesn't look absolutely incredible, but it's coming on Game Pass. I've made a lot of videos on Redfall over the last couple days on my main channel. But, you know, the IGN thing that was going on, right? The IGN employee that didn't know how to play games, that definitely was not a good look, but that was more on the gaming journalism side versus Redfall. Now we have a situation where people are definitely upset at Redfall, the actual game, or, you know, the developer, whatever you want to say. And we have the tweet, the notorious tweet now. Redfall is launching on Xbox consoles with quality mode only. So Series X is going to be 4K, 30 FPS. Xbox Series S is 1440p at also 30 FPS. 60 FPS will be added via a game update at a later date. And so you look at it, 4,300 replies, 3,900 retweets, 3,600 likes. It's getting ratioed. I mean, that's honestly, it's what's happening here. And people are not happy with it. So let me throw a few things out there. One of which, a defense that people are kind of coming up with, just to kind of give it, you know, the light of day, just to kind of walk ourselves through it. So quality mode, maybe they know that people choose, like maybe they literally have the stats that show that people choose quality mode over performance. Now, I don't buy that. I mean, it's just my opinion. I personally choose performance mode. Performance mode is always the mode that I pick for a game. I'd rather have it be performing well with those frames versus the resolution. So that's how I do it. I know people are doing polls on Twitter, which, yes, granted, is not a great place to do it. And it's not representative of, obviously, like everybody that's going to be buying it. But a lot of people do play in performance mode. So maybe they have the stats to say that that's not actually true. Maybe more people statistically do choose quality mode, right? Maybe they don't. I don't know. That's just one thing that I've seen people kind of throw out there. Beyond the back and forth of fighting, of, you know, this is a complete disaster or not, let me just say a couple different things. Number one, I'm continuing to get the sense that Redfall is almost being rushed out, okay? That could be a controversial thing to say. I mean, I'm a controversial individual, I suppose, so I'll say it. I really, again, like, I don't mind this game. I want to make that crystal clear. There's video evidence before this little scandal thing going on here on my main channel talking about how I feel about this game. I'm not anti this game at all, but I do get the sense that there's almost some sort of like internal, like they're trying to mess with it or they're trying to sabotage it because this isn't good. People are coming up with obviously the quotes of like Aaron right on Twitter saying 60 FPS is the default. Like every game that comes out will be or should be or whatever at 60 FPS. And actually we can push it even more. We can go even higher than that. And then this game literally comes out at 30. There's some people saying, and I don't know if this is true, but I mean, I think it's people that literally went there and at the event and stuff. A lot of the footage we've seen of this game has been in 60. So the stuff we've actually seen of the gameplay has been in 60 FPS, and then when the game launches, it's only going to be in 30 to launch, and then 60 will come later. On it, like the biggest thing for me personally is just why would you have it separated? Why wouldn't you just delay the game? And that, again, brings me back to I kind of get the sense it's being rushed. I don't get why, because already it's coming out a few days after Jedi Survivor. It's coming out a week and a half before Zelda. Now, yes, these are all different games, very much. Okay, I absolutely get that. But there's games that are big and that are coming out around the same time. If you delayed this game, now maybe you look at June and you say, well, we don't want to go up against Street Fighter, Diablo. I guess Diablo would be a game that would scare, you know, other games off. Diablo and Final Fantasy, like those are really the three big ones that are coming out in June, unless I'm missing one. So, like, are you afraid to do that, right? Because I guess where I'm coming from is just delay the game. There's a lot of people on Twitter that are kind of quote tweeting it and say, just delay the game then. You know, just delay it a month, 2 months. I mean, what's stopping this game from coming out in early July? No games come out in July. July is notoriously a dead month for video games every single year, except for like 2020. July of 2020 was a pretty big year. But besides that, there's nothing. There never is. So why not just do that? I don't get it. Maybe they don't want the bad look that this game was delayed another time. but it's clear they need at least like a few weeks, right? Maybe a month or so. It's not that big of a deal. Like I don't get why you wouldn't do that. So I don't know. I just get the sense that something's going on there where they need it to come out early May or, whatever the case may be. I'm still looking forward to it. It is a disappointment. Again, I play in the performance mode of whatever game comes out. That's my preference. That's what I like to do. There's really no more, explaining it other than that. And honestly, I think a lot of people are kind of in the same boat, at least people that are upset about this little story here. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.